Hello again, and welcome to the last video for this LP. I will be commentating over the TAS of Kirby's Dream Course for this video, which can be found on tasvideos.org. It was done by a user named SNC. It was suggested to me that I commentate over the TAS of this, and I thought it would be a good idea too, because I missed a lot of hole-in-one strategies throughout my playthrough of Kirby's Dream Course, and it turns out that there are only 5 holes in the game that do not have hole-in-one strategies in this TAS, so I thought it might be worth a look in to see if I get any interesting blind reactions to it, because I don't remember seeing all of the hole-in-ones. I only watched the first course to see if the emulator would play the movie back correctly. And also, speaking of emulators, we have input display as well. So here we go. Kirby's Dream Course TAS. Of course, all of the actions are going to be like completely instant because all input is frame perfect. Being a TAS and all. Sad that they don't draw anything in the little window there. So with the first course, I don't imagine you're going to be shocked at all. This hole-in-one is the same as it's always been. Actually, it's curved slightly. I noticed that in the first course they use a lot of curved shots just because that would close the distance between Kirby and the hole just a little bit. I mean, it's very noticeable in the second hole. And this TAS, normally TAS videos play for speed more than anything else, but this TAS in particular is going for the lowest possible score and then speed. So, like, if you wanted to speedrun this game, then you would probably just stop right before the hole and then make your next shot from there, so you skip the hole-in-one animation. Fortunately, that's not a problem for the final hole of each course, which I will explain when we get there, because I know a couple of things about this game. So let's see what he does here. Get the high jump. Oh, that's pretty cool. That was the perfect angle, actually. We should probably, like, copy that shot in the rest of our playthroughs. Because that was just, like, the perfect angle for the hole-in-one. Nothing really special about it otherwise. And, of course, this shot is going to... Wait, what's he doing? Oh, you curved into the high jump. That's kind of cool. I thought he just played this shot the same way I did, but okay, that works. Alright, so halfway there. Oh, I imagine hole 5 is going to be like nothing special, because, you know, everyone knows how to make this hole-in-one. Is it going to be a slam dunk? Yes! That's cool to see, though. That's really nice. The input display is actually so tiny I can barely see it on this window. What's he doing here? Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay, so he wanted to curve into the barriers because every time you... Wow. Okay. So every time you hit the barrier and push the A button like that, you get a speed boost, so that's why he wanted as many barrier bumps as possible. This playthrough goes through the extra courses too, by the way, so this is gonna... Wait, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Thought something crazy was gonna happen, but this is normal. This is normal. We've seen it before. Now, hole 8. Hole 8 shows the hole-in-one strategy I was talking about in the main playthrough. Well, my playthrough, anyways. So this is going to be cool to look at. What you have to do is... Oh, that's a little strange. Oh, he bounced off the tree. I don't see people bounce off the tree like that when they make a hole-in-one in this hole. But, you know, what you see is pretty much the strategy. And if your angle is exactly right, there you go. Now, he resets after the 8th hole to skip the dancing animation, the victory screen, getting the medal, all that. When you sink the 8th hole, then that's when the game saves and records everything. So you don't have to sit through all of those animations and everything. So anyhow, course 2, this hole is the same, except for the slam dunk. I can only imagine what hole 2 is going to be like, come to think of it. I remember trying to do this as a... Okay, so he's curved slightly... So he gets around the sparks and... I mean, not the sparks. So he gets around the trees without having to use spark. Oh, that's clever. All of this is theoretically possible for a human if their input is exactly perfect. So I imagine, as a human player, you could get a couple of these in. Not all of them, though. Now, I hilariously flubbed this one before, but... Oh, okay, curve shot. Who cares about the turn tiles? Just curve into them. That'll cancel the turn tiling thing. Interesting to note that a curve shot... Well... A curve shot isn't stopped by the turn tiles. That's interesting. And we all know how this is going to go, so I guess it's like... Yeah, everybody gets a hole-in-one on this hole. If you miss this one, then I don't know what you're doing wrong. You should probably find another game. Alright, let's see what's up next. Oh, this one. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. I've seen this before, like, in another video. And yep, that's 2 down. He's gonna need the wheel now. Now, see, he had gone up the slope slightly, so that's how he got the direction change all of a sudden. And the angle was dead on perfect. If you follow that strategy, you can get a very easy 2-shot at least. But yeah, try doing that. You need to be absolutely perfect. That's why this is a TAS. So he curves slightly there. Oh, I see. That makes it easier to graze the pumpkin enemy and get into the hole that way. I should have thought of that, actually. Wish I had. Alright, so 2 more holes that we all know how the hole-in-ones go on these. Maybe he'll surprise me. He's using a slight amount of curve there. Because, see, part of this is that since it's a TAS, they have to account for, how much time it takes to set the shot up, too. So the curve was, good there. It canceled out the green arrow effect. What will he do in the final hole, however? The exact amount of spin, no doubt. I wonder how much experimenting goes into this. Alright. Wait, what are you doing? Wait, what? What's he going into the demo mode for? Is this a mistake? Did I desync, or did he seriously go into the demo mode? Okay. I guess we'll see what the effect of that is. Course 3. Okay, nothing's changed so far. This is the one single hole in Course 3 that has no hole-in-one strategy, so... I'm kinda confused. I'm kinda still confused about the demo mode thing back there. Maybe the submission to tasvideos.org has more info about it, but if there's an effect of that, I guess we'll see it later. it's RNG manipulation, no doubt. So, curve shot to avoid the warps, I guess. Oh! That's clever. You needed enough speed and you needed to hit the arrow, so there you go. He got Parasol, which is strange, but okay. Most players would probably take the high jump. Maybe there's a... Oh, he's gonna hole-in-one this without high jump. Wow, talk about pinball. Slam dunk. That's amazing. You know, it's unfortunate that he has to reset every time he, you know, finishes a course in order to save time. Because, you know, I imagine his life counter would have been just amazing. Okay, so we've... What? How do you still stay in motion after all of that? What? Wow. Okay, that was crazy. That was a nuts hole-in-one. I need a drink of water. Okay, so, wait. You're gonna hole-in-one this? How are you gonna hole-in-one this? What? How did you get that big a How did you get that big a bounce? What? Wow. Was that why you went into the demo mode? So you could, like... Is that a glitch? Huh. I'll have to try that out on the real console, I guess. I guess going into the demo mode and setting up his... Because, you know, the demo that he went into plays a top spin shot onto water, so maybe that makes the game think that your first bounce on water will be bigger. That would be, like, the most insane trick ever. Like, nobody could account for that. That hole is supposed to be completely impossible to hole-in-one. What is this? What is the... Oh. Oh, mercy me. I'd have never thought of that. I'd have never thought of that either. That's beautiful. Alright, show me a good one for the final hole. Curved shot. Oh, that's dangerous. You could have gone over the edge, man. You're not taking the... What?! Wow, that deserves 10 hole-in-one fanfares. And you get none because you reset. Okay, the tornado course. This should be cool looking. He's gonna curve into tornado. Yeah, this is basic. We knew this was gonna happen. And he slam dunked it again. You don't even see the tornado sink into the hole, actually. It just kind of cuts off because Kirby stops being a tornado, I guess? That's really weird. Okay, this one's gotta be a pain to hole-in-one. He's actually using the turn tiles, probably because he needs to stay in motion. Yeah, he's in. Of course, you know he's gonna be in. I just told you that only 5 holes in the game don't have hole-in-one strategies, and we just passed one. What do you do on this hole again? Apparently curve and chip onto a turn tile. Oh yeah, this is pretty basic. Nothing special here. I say as the player is like... I don't know. I bet you he's not even gonna... Oh, he just tornadoed. Never mind. It's faster, I bet. Because of just how fast you bounce off walls as a tornado. Four holes down. What could be next? Oh, this is gonna look just awesome, I bet. First shot into the needle and slam dunk. Okay. I don't think you push the A button at all, so as long as the player makes the correct shot, then you're pretty much guaranteed the hole-in-one there. You could copy the angle and everything on your future playthroughs of this, I guess. Okay, this is the really awesome hole-in-one I was talking about, so watch what happens. Oh, this is different from what I saw. Oh my goodness. What? He needled into the hole? He can't do that! Bouncing off the Gordo was one thing, but needling into the hole? How did you do that? My goodness. Let's see how different this hole-in-one strategy is from what I tried. Slam dunk again. After hole 6, it doesn't matter what else happens, I guess. Oh, jeez. Can you hole-in-one this one? Oh, what am I asking that question for? I remember doing that. But how's he gonna get onto the... Oh, that's how. I guess a human could do that. Course 5 is another course where you can't, unfortunately, get all holes-in-ones, but oh, to wonder if that were possible. So we know how this plays. Or not. How's he gonna get back up there? Oh my goodness. He needled into the hole again! I guess it really is just a matter of timing it correctly, but how does anyone know the timing? TAS only, man! TAS only! This was so worth it. Yeah, we know how this plays out, so it's not really gonna be surprising, I guess. Oh, he didn't activate it immediately, though. The ice power. Wow. Major props to the maker of this. Oh, I would love it if you got a hole-in-one on this. There's 2 holes here that you can't get a hole-in-one on, so... It looks like this might be one of them. Yeah, it's one of them. So I see he strategically tried to get the ice to not move as much as he could. And slam dunk again. How does he keep doing that? Do you just have to, like, hit the rim of the hole or something? Because that usually results in me bouncing up. Alright, what's he gonna do here? Is this another one where you can't hole-in-one? Because it doesn't look like he's going to. Yep, you can't hole-in-one this one either. So those are the 2 holes you can't hole-in-one, which is pretty sad. Hit the rim? Yep. Your speed almost doesn't matter when you hit the rim like that, but I think you can overshoot it just a little bit. Alright, what's next? Curve into tornado. Using the tornado speed boost. Up he goes. And he's at the perfect angle to get into the hole. Beauty. Just pure beauty. I need to think of more golf slang to use. Oh geez, this hole. This is gonna look just... well, it'll look pretty cool. Oh, he bounced off the Kracko. And he's gonna land straight in the hole? No, not straight in the hole. But I'm surprised Kracko, of all people, was useful there. And Kracko really isn't, doing his lightning attack on this hole, which is pretty strange. Wait, you're gonna hole in one the evil hole 7? Oh jeez. Maybe that was my problem when I played this, because I used the other arrow. Oh my goodness, he's gonna do it. Vengeance is so sweet. You know, I think that was developer intended. I don't know if it actually was. But, you know, I guess I'm gonna ask the developers if I ever get the chance to meet them, and... not that I ever would. Maybe I'll email them. Oh, you went around the trees again. Just ever so slightly. And he's using that instead of coming back down and high jumping, because he wants to get around the air vents too. Awesome. Alright, Course 6. Show us what you're made of. Show us some epic fireball strategies. Fireball on the cake course. Oh, he's gonna make it. This is all about just, like, the precise number of A button presses. I can barely see the input display. Did I accidentally disable it? I should really be paying closer attention to it, I guess, but then I would miss the awesome. Okay, input display is still on, so what's he going up there for? Oh, he wants that first. And then once you get onto the conveyor... oh, no conveyor belt. He's actually going to... wow, that had to be calculated. And he even gets fireball in the third hole now. Well, of course this is calculated. What am I saying? I just gotta wonder, when people make these TASs, do they, like, try several strategies until... oh my god. If he has fireball in this hole, then that means there's a chance for a hole in one? No, he's going all the way around. Oh my goodness, you've got to be joking. Okay, but how are you going to... oh my goodness, he's using the bumpers. He's using the barriers as a pinball thing. What? I'm stunned. Getting a hole-in-one on this crazy hole? I know it's a TAS, but it just looks so impressive, and people could actually do this as like, if they just copy the strategy, then all they have to do is get the input down exactly right. I'd love to see a TAS of Special T-Shot also, because then you could just copy all the shots and always get it perfect every time, because, you know, I've said it before, but in Special T-Shot, once the ball is in motion, you have no control. So, maybe I'll TAS Special T-Shot in my lifetime. That'd be a real treat. Okay, what are you gonna do here? Fireball, and then Tornado. Spark. What?! What?! What was that?! What?! What?! Is that... excuse me. Hole 6. Hole 6 has, oh, he's gonna kneel into the... oh, he didn't need to kneel. What in God's name was that thing with the spark power in the previous hole? How did you... is that a spark glitch? Is Spark suddenly the best power in the game now? Oh! I don't understand. Oh, this was so worth it. Whoever suggested this, you are a genius! I wish I'd done this first! Whatever, hole 7, I don't care anymore, because... Oh my goodness. I gotta tell somebody about this. Oh, you don't have Fireball going into hole 8. What are you... Oh my goodness, please no, don't do it again. Seriously? Oh my god. The angle is dead on. How do you figure this stuff out? I'm not gonna ask how you're actually doing it because you're clearly TASing, but how do you figure it out is what I'm questioning here. Oh, you know... Actually, you know what? Don't use UFO. Don't use UFO anymore. You don't need UFO. Oh, he's using it. UFO. Okay. I was gonna say, you know what? You don't need UFO anymore with tricks like that. Just don't use UFO anymore. Well, you can't anymore because you got stone going into hole 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, so with this you're just going to tornado into all the enemies. This is boring. You can't... I don't think you can top what we saw with course 6 just now. I need to see if these tricks work on the actual cartridge. Where are we? Are we in hole 3 now? Okay, we're in hole 3. I'm losing track here, to be totally honest. Needle into the hole. What? Oh. Oh, okay. That actually made a lot of sense. At least it's not like that water bounce from course 3. That was just... How did you figure that kind of thing out? Wait, this is a course where you can get all holes in one, so he's going to hit that enemy, get into the conveyor belt. This should be possible on cartridge, to be honest. Oh. That's the most basic... I think I got this hole in one, actually. Never mind. I thought something crazy was about to happen. Oh, I see. I'm looking at the author comments on the submission here, and it says that there's a water bouncing trick on hole 5 of course 3, and on course 8, hole 2, so I guess we can look forward to that. This is a... Oh. He got zapped and then he bounced into Krakow. I've never seen that before. Okay. There's something in here about reducing moving camera to a cup. Oh, you want the cup to be as close to you as possible so the camera doesn't move. That's another thing I should have mentioned. What's this? Oh, you went for the parasol first. But he gets the high jump. Does he want Spark going into the... Oh my goodness, he wants Spark going into the final hole. I'm hype. Oh, this isn't the final hole, is it? It's hole 7, okay. Bam! All 3 Krakow's dead. And he actually had to use stone that time, so I was hyped for nothing. What was the final hole? Oh, the final hole has a UFO in it. But, you know, knowing the TAS are here, I don't think he needs UFO. Oh, he's gonna... yeah, he's using it. Using a trick to get the speed to go up. Okay, this is basic. Nothing, too special, I think. Yep. Okay, so let's see what Course 8 does. This, you know, I mentioned that Course 8 has, like, extreme hole-in-ones, so this should be a real treat. Wow. Wow. The hole appeared. What? What? Bounced into Wispy Woods? Are you kidding? Wow. You know, I think that's actually even more insane than another strategy that I was shown. Because, like, when you go on YouTube and you look up all of these hole-in-one videos, they're just... oh, I can't look away. I want to look away to clear my throat, but I can't look away. Because I thought all of these were oh my goodness. This bumper abuse is just amazing. How's he gonna get into the... oh, that's how. High jump to stop yourself from going too fast. I just can't believe them. So this is just gonna involve... okay, he hit Gordo to move faster! Goodness me. You know, I would pay money to see Masahiro Sakurai's reaction to this. Maybe it would inspire him to make another game, because I would love to have another Kirby's Dream Course game made, and then... the curve you keep the curve through the warp, and he's using the wheel? What? Okay, that has to be just showing off. Why would you use the wheel? Did it create the perfect angle for falling into the hole? I should be taking notes, actually, because... you know, I want to make a ROM hack of this game, and we all know how this hole-in-one's going to turn out, so whatever. I wanted to make a ROM hack of this game, and I would want that ROM hack to, like, abuse every tiny little property of every ability that you can think of, including transferring the wheel through warps. Because, like, when you go through a warp, you keep your bounce speed, your spin, your... curve, apparently. I didn't know that. I think the rest of this is just gonna be stuff we've seen already. Wait, what are you... wow! That was interesting! Wait, what? What? What?! Huh? Yeah, I'm not surprised by anything after that. Okay, so it must be a glitch with the abilities where you get super speed if you use them at the same frame you hit a bumper or something? Oh, using the dash panel. I wish I'd thought of that. That would have given me more time, but my inputs would have to have been twice as perfect. Don't ask questions, just... You just made my beautiful hole-in-one in my playthrough look completely wussy by comparison, so that's... Thanks a bunch, SNC. Now all my work is for nothing. Okay, fireball into the tornado. And, you know, who needs these abilities? We don't need these abilities. We're not casual, we're TASers. Although, considering the nature of this game, oh, sure, just turn around it and high jump into the hole that way. Just, you know. Okay, extra mode. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. I don't need to commentate over this. You can just watch it yourselves. You should be watching it yourselves. Oh. No need for tornado, just use a curve shot. What a beautiful game. Kirby's Dream Course is the greatest golf game ever made. Mario Golf? Forget that. Can we bring back Kirby Golf? Let's bring back Kirby Golf. Okay. This is pretty much the same. And I've actually gotten that myself, I think. Do we really have to sit through, like, 8 more courses of this? I've seen everything. I'm not surprised by anything anymore. Oh, please tell me you keep the UFO going into, like... He gets the UFO. Oh, you could just pull back after falling off. Okay. What's with that angle, though? Let's... Oh my god, he kept UFO. I didn't think you could do that. He can use it in hole 4. Oh, he's not gonna keep it through this crazy hole. But at least he can use it. Oh, sure, don't... Wait, what? Why did you... He knew he wouldn't hit the tree. Oh my goodness. Now that he has Fireball, what else could possibly be in store? He evidently wants to keep Fireball. Oh, he hit the arrow. Okay. And with the correct timing to get past Gordo, there you go. He's got Fireball for hole 6? Yeah, 6. That blank, profile image is gonna be, like, plastered all over the grand champion of the high scoreboard. Fireball, what? Oh, okay, that was just a quick way of doing what I did. Man, my mind is just... This whole thing is just mind-blowing. My eyes are open to so many new strategies. He's gonna fireball into the water. Up he goes, and back he goes. No need for the chill power. We don't need it. Chill, freeze, whatever. What a great game. This is the greatest game, just for bringing us this TAS. I don't think there are very many modern games out there that are going to bring us beautiful TASs in 2020 or whenever we get TASs of Wii games going or whatever, or Wii U, 3DS. There's already 3DS emulators. But we're not going to get such amazing TASs out of modern games because they don't give the player... Oh, jeez. You know what? No talking about modern games during this TAS. Well, this hole's not very interesting on its own, so... Basically, my thinking is that modern games are more scripted. Like, you can only give the solution that the developers intended, and everything else is blocked against. It's not at all like this game, which was way more freeform. Alright, are you gonna do what I did? No, he's angled slightly, so he gets around the trees. Excellent. And slam right into the rim again, adding yet another groove to Kirby's collection of battle scars. Oh my goodness. Oh, please tell me you pinball this one. Please tell me you turn it into a pinball table. No! You're not using Fireball! Why are you not using Fireball? You've got to make it look as crazy as possible! Wow, that's shocking. It's actually shocking that he didn't Fireball. Oh, I need to take just a couple deep breaths. Oh, I wish I'd thought of that. I wish I'd thought of... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Didn't I hole-in-one this one, too? Okay. That was ingenious, though. Okay, so we've got a freeze enemy. He's gonna curve into it. Bounce through the water just a little. High jump into this thing. And his angle is perfect, so he's gonna bounce into the hole too. Just nuts. Ugh. Wait, what's this? What in the... Oh, this is hole 6. What am I thinking? I thought we were up to hole 7. Wait, what? Wow. How much experimenting does it take to figure that out? Jeez. Oh, this is just basic stuff, unfortunately. And of course his angle was perfect. It's all about the angles. When you play Kirby's Dream Course, you suddenly get way better at geometry. That's why I made a Kirby's Dream Course hole as a class assignment back in math class. I'm not kidding! This hole is barely unchanged. I think I mentioned it before, but this is actually one of the disappointing ones. Just for how unchanged it is. Alright, course 3. I think this is the last course where you can't get all holes in ones. And there's 2 holes responsible for it. Of course, I could be wrong. If he gets a hole in one on this course, on this hole, rather, then I suppose we'll know. Wait, what? He's not using the trampoline. Please tell me you have enough... No, you don't have enough speed. If you had enough speed, you would probably be able to stay in motion there and do something. But I guess if the TAS can't get a hole in one, then nobody can. So yeah, this is the last course where you physically cannot hole in one. If the TAS can't do it, nobody can. He's going for the red warp. No, he's not going for the red warp. I'm a bad commentator. I don't know what's gonna happen before it happens. But that's a hole in one. Only possible from that side too, because of the arrows. Oh, please. Please don't do anything shocking for the remaining 15 minutes of this. Oh, he needled into the hole again! At that speed! I don't get it! Needling into the hole, just... And of course, this is the most basic thing ever. We've seen this, no biggie. Slam dunk. Oh my goodness. Can I see the... What's the runtime of this? Oh no. I apparently can't see the runtime. Oh yeah, so you really can't get a hole-in-one in this course either. It would have been, like, amazing if he did, but I suppose some things just aren't meant to be. Pretty impressive use of the curse shot to save time there, though. So it's all hole-in-ones from here on out, apparently. Which in Course 5's case is really strange, because the extra version of it allows all hole-in-ones, but the regular one doesn't. Slam dunk! This should be like Kirby's basketball, actually. That would be pretty... Well, Kirby basketball would be totally weird, but it would be... Yeah, actually, you know what? That's a terrible idea. No Kirby basketball. What are you doing here? What? How'd you get 2 bounces like that? What? That is very, very odd. Oh, hit the slope. Yeah, that's how it's done. How did you get those bounces, anyways? I know that wouldn't fly in Special T-Shot. You'd probably sink if you tried to bounce like that. Is he gonna use the UFO again? Oh, of course he is. And he's off. Instant hole-in-one. Just... See how broken UFO is? Not as broken as every other ability in the game, mind you, but... I can only wonder how Extra Course 8 is going to turn out. So he has to get that tornado again, and he... Wow, he's dancing on the edge of the course there. And again, the tornado kind of disappears as it goes into the hole, but, you know. Okay, so this looks basic. I should have thought of it. Some clever uses of high jump make for a hole-in-one here. No need to touch the turn swirly tile. I don't know. These probably aren't going to be very interesting until like hole 5 or something. Wait. Oh, using the turn tile. Okay. Those turn tiles are a speedrunner's best friend, apparently. Oh, this has got to be like the most epic thing ever. What's he doing? Oh, okay. Just the usual. Nothing special here. Of course, he'll probably actually get in the hole, unlike me. Yep. See, at least I was cool about it and made 2 laps around the entire course. Now, what could possibly happen here? He's using backspin to... Wow. Needle into the hole again. Oh, okay, no needle. Because you have Fireball going into the next hole! Oh my god, this person is a genius! Hole 6 with Fireball, that's gotta be awesome. He's gonna curve into... Oh geez, here it comes, pinball time! And apparently real-life golf time. Wait, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, that's genius! That's genius! Just like the Mario Golf character. Genius! Oh, that was an obscure reference. This has been enjoyable. Oh, that's clever. He's doing so many clever things to keep Fireball for these holes. I can see one of the submission comments here. Don't be fooled, this game is harder than it looks. Well, you know, that probably won't be saying much by the time you're through with it, Mr. SNC. Oh, jeez. The hole-in-one itself isn't particularly impressive, but the, Did he touch the trampoline? I heard the noise. What? Okay. Moving on. Course 5. I'm not even gonna ask. Just, you know, I think my brain melted seeing that UFO zip around the courts like that, and then just ending with needling into the hole. Again! Needling into the... You know, I probably could have come up with a better term for that. Okay, so get across there. High jump. This is basic. 30 more holes to go, which means 30 more shots to go. This ends with a King Day fight, by the way. Just one. You know, in order to show the credits and I guess have closure or whatever. You know, I can't seem to decide if it's DDD or Day, but I guess nobody cares. You see, now a hole-in-one is possible because there's not an enemy all the way on the other side. And in it goes. Yeah, actually, if we did count up all the extra lives he was earning, it would still get reset because you have to exit the... You have to reset in order to switch from extra mode to normal mode, or vice versa. And this layout enables a hole-in-one, so that's easy. Boy, oh boy. If I ever replicate this on a cartridge, I would probably, like... Oh, that's impressive, bouncing up the tornadoes like that, but you don't get a UFO because you use that strategy. You turn the UFO into the hole, so you get no UFO. Okie dokie. Is he gonna go for the warp? I bet he's gonna go for the warp. He's going for the warp. What happens if a wheel hits the dash panel? Well, I guess we'll never know. I mean, I guess I could just find out. I know wheels actually ignore a lot of obstacles in this game, so It could be that just nothing happens and you drive right over it. Starting to get a little sick of watching that animation over and over, actually. And now for our revenge on the extra version of this hole. Other side, no arrow panel needed. Just the precision required here is insane. Man. What's he gonna do on this one? This has gotta be beautiful. He's got the tornado now, thanks to that epic curve shot. It's just gonna tornado into the hole all casual-like. That's all tornado is good for. Actually, considering Extra Course 6 is up next, oh, I certainly hope whatever he's gonna do for hole 6 looks awesome. But we'll have to wait and see. Now that the fireballs are in the middle of the course, or rather, he's starting at the top, is he just going to not fireball? He's not gonna fireball. Aww. Well, he's got it for the next hole. What could possibly be awaiting us? Okay, so he's fireballing into the stone enemy to get it, and then just completing it like a normal human being does. That's surprisingly slam dunking. Actually, he'll have high jump instead of stone. So I suppose we'll have to see what happens. How's he gonna do this without fireball, huh? Well, he's gonna curve. It gives him the speed he needs. He's got needle and 2 stones. There's the hole. What? You're going the wrong way, dude! Oh, I see how it is. Wait, what? Oh, jeez. I'm never gonna get over that kind of thing. I think it was more epic in the regular version of this hole, but that's still pretty awesome. He had to go all the way to the other side of the hole and then slingshot back. And you actually see Kirby's tired animation. He doesn't lose frames over it, considering that the game has to wait for the UFO to start flying. Speaking of the UFO, are you gonna get it or not, dude? There you go. Save the frames, kill everything else. And turn the last guy into a hole and go into it, or something. What could possibly happen here? I'm expecting... Oh, he's gonna use the super speed glitch thing. No, he's not? Dude, if you use the super speed thing on one hole, why wouldn't you use it on this one? Well, a hole-in-one is a hole-in-one. When you have frame-perfect control over your inputs, then I just, like... You know, I'm actually kind of glad that the input display is so tiny. It's pretty unintrusive. Oh, jeez. He's got Tornado on hole 6. What's gonna happen? That's pretty cool. Oh, I get it. Using the... Wow, he flew over the... He needled into the hole again. I can't say I'm surprised. Maybe somebody should, like, try and make a series of exhibition shots that just look cool, even though they're completely impractical, and, like, make a TAS out of that. Just for show. It doesn't have to be a speedrun kind of thing. And in he goes. Alright, just 2 more courses. Jeez. You know, I think some of the most amazing hole-in-ones were in the regular versions of this course and not extra mode. Kinda plays into my thought that extra mode is basically an afterthought. Of course, that was completely normal, again, so... But we're into extra course 7, so this should be a real treat. 7 and 8 are just insane. Wait, a chip shot, what are you doing? Oh, that's what he's doing. No need to high jump. Unless he wants to get up that hill. There also appears to be a visual error with that slope there. It's kind of an optical illusion kind of thing, if it makes sense. Or maybe it's not, and I'm just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I must be fatigued after sitting here for over an hour. Oh, this should be good. Oh dear. The speed of that parasol. And he's gonna high jump into the hole. Epic. Nobody would have ever thought of that. I don't think Nintendo would have thought of that. Even back then. Curve shot on this hole. Because he wants to avoid that air vent for a little bit, but then he'll high jump into the warp and complete the rest of the hole the usual way. I don't know how he got that extra bounce, but okay. Whew. Just, what hole is this? Hole 4? There are only 11 holes left to go. Oh, this looks... Nah, it's too basic for me to, like, scream at it. If he needles into the hole, that'd be cool, though, but he's not going to. That was really strange, though. It's like he just bounced off the barrier and then just went straight down into the hole. It's like a magnet. With only 10 holes to go. Oh, that was a really weird setup for the hole. Why did he need to do that? He could just, like, make whatever shot. Oh. Darn it. Window thing. Well, I have no idea what just happened with my computer just now. Well, hopefully you saw most of what you needed to see. For some reason, my computer thought you needed to avert your eyes from that shot. It wasn't even a particularly terrible shot. No, he's not gonna keep the UFO! I guess he doesn't need it. Or the quickest way through that was to just get the UFO first. It would be really hard to keep the UFO through that hole, I think. Either way. I suppose there are a couple holes where it would matter what ability you came in with, but it would wreck your strategy for the rest of the course if you came in with the wrong ability. Okay, just one more hole in course 8. I mean, course 7. I'm losing it. I can't do this for so long, otherwise I start to lose it. Alright, take the warp, hit the dash, hit the UFO, and then you just have to fly into the hole. Alright, Extra Course 8. It's time for the grand finale. What have we got? This first hole is probably going to wind up looking the same as it did before. Or he could wheel all the way up the slope. It looks like he does. He's got the perfect angle, too. But he fireballs on his way up. Which I guess is because it's faster. And he'll have Tornado going in the hole, too. So... I wish he'd used the super speed glitch again, because that was just amazing. I also wish he'd used the demo mode bug, I guess, again, so we know what that's all about. Fireball. Hit the stone. And up and in. The only question now is how much crazier can this get? There's got to be something insane waiting in one of these final holes. But TASs are about speed and not showmanship, so I suppose... Easiest hole-in-one ever. With only 5 holes to go. Almost at the end of this insane, long journey. Oh, he's not hitting the warp quite yet. Is he gonna fly the tornado into? Nah, he's just gonna use the warp. Down he goes. Wasn't there a water bouncing trick in 8.2 or something? Because I read that on the submission comments. What?! Excuse me, what? What? What did you just... Alright, I'm done. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm done. You guys can watch the rest of this on your own. How did the tornado do that? It's not supposed to do that. Is it? I certainly hope this is explained in the, There's a link to a Japanese walkthrough site here. Wow. Okay. Let's just move on and pretend nothing is wrong. Oh, top spin onto the UFO. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of UFO play I like to see. That's incredible. Alright, hole 7. You know what? Hole 7 has so many enemies that I'm actually eager to see what happens here. Okay, he's using the UFO. He's probably going to collect those 2 high jumps. How's he going to stay in motion, though? Oh, he's not going to stay in motion. He's just going to fly over the hole at the exact frame the timer runs out. That's... Okay, humans definitely could never do that. I dare you to try it. And now, the grand finale, the final stage. What will he do this time? He will fireball past the warp just like I did, which is pretty impressive. Except the hole's gonna end up in a different place from when I did it. It's gonna end up right there. Man, what an ending. And he just resets? Really? Well, I guess we'll watch the DDD battle and call it a video. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna What are you doing? What? What are you doing? Does that do more damage? Are you kidding me? Wow, it looks like it does do more damage. And the movie ends before the final hit is inflicted. Okay, so the more spin in your shot, the more damage it'll do. That is actually very interesting, even though it's, like, the most weird boss battle I've ever seen. Like, who would have thought of that? I certainly wouldn't have. I was just focused on shooting straight. Okay, so that's the end of that. I don't think we need to see the credits all over again. So, wow. Just, wow. So, until the next Kirby's Dream Course game comes out, I'm Efren225, and my mind has been blown. SNC, the maker of this TAS, you and everyone who worked on this, you guys are awesome. Just, please tell us all of your secrets.